I just broke off a 6-year engagement and an 11-year relationship, and I'm starting my life all over again in my 40s. I'm terrified, but I'm so ready to live my life to the fullest. You guys have no idea. I have been saying that this is the summer of Sam, and again, nothing bad to say about my ex. I'm not going to deep dive into why my relationship ended. I love him, and it's hard to let go of someone you love, but I'm learning to love myself more. This is the summer of self-discovery and love, and Sam enjoying life as Sam. I'm 42. I was with this man almost 12 years. Only one kiss, only one experience. So this is a scary yet exciting new chapter of my life. But again, it's hard letting go of something that feels safe, that feels comfortable. Sometimes I just have to take a step back and like work on me off camera. It's been a month. I have been single for a month. There is going to be a lot of firsts that I'm going to share with you guys. My first date, when that happens. My first kiss with someone different after 12 years is a crazy thought. Like, I have not kissed anyone different in 12 years. I am only 42, so like, if you've been in a long-term relationship and it ended, tell me in the comments what it feels like, all the firsts. When I tell you, these apps are so crazy. When I was single, there was no Tinder, there was no Bumble, there was no Hinge, there was just good old stinky plenty of fish. So it's overwhelming, the options, the opportunities, and the fake bullshit I'm gonna have to go through to potentially rediscover finding someone for me. Ending a relationship with someone you love is probably the hardest thing I think you'd have to do as an adult when it comes to your personal life. And living my life on camera is really vulnerable. So I appreciate the ones who respected me having time to process. Like, it's been a month now, and it has not been easy. It has not been fun. I miss my routine with him, but I also love myself enough to know that sometimes you just have to separate yourself so you can become the best version of yourself and like work on yourself, reflect, and just be happy. The approach of men in dating is crazy. I thought it was wild in my 20s. Oh no. In my 40s, with the lack of gentlemen that exist on this earth in Las Vegas, it is crazy. Like, Vegas men are built different. Where do you guys go to meet genuinely cool, normal, nice people? The courage to download a dating app and immediately regretted it because of the approach of these men. I appreciate you guys giving me time to have a little bit of grace to process this situation and to know that I still have love for this man. You don't shut off love. 12 years of building a relationship with someone and letting it go, and I'm not gonna cry, was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my fucking life. But you know what? I had to put myself first. There's a lot of crazy things I'm thinking about. Am I gonna move? Am I gonna find someone? What is life gonna do? Like, my life, the doors are open, the opportunities are there. What am I gonna do next? But either way, you're fucking coming with me.
Okay, so to start this off, I just want to say that he treated me so well, like literally no hate to him at all. But yeah, let's get into this. Okay, so basically, in the start of our relationship, like I got with him knowing that he had never had a girlfriend before, so I didn't really expect him to like know how to like be a gentleman or anything like that. But once I started dating him, like I noticed like damn, like this guy's he's been raised right. Like he opened all my doors, he bought me flowers. Um, he always told me I was so pretty, like which is all like bare minimum things, but like obviously like in this generation that's a little bit harder to find. Also, keep in mind he's a senior in high school and has never even held a girl's hand. So throughout our relationship, we never like really fought. We only dated for like literally 3 months, so it wasn't like a long relationship. But in the time we did date, the only thing we would ever argue over was like priorities. And like looking back on it, I should have like saw how crazy I was acting because I would get mad at him for like playing Fortnite, which obviously like that's something a lot of guys do. But like he would like play Fortnite and not respond to me. And I would just like get upset with him, and I was just like, you like don't have priorities straight. Like you're always playing Fortnite. Like I want to talk to you, and I guess I just didn't understand like why he'd rather play a video game than talk to me. So there was this one night when there was a Texans game, because he also loves sports so much. Like when he grows up, he wants to be in sports broadcasting. Like that's how much he loves sports. And there was a Texans game on TV, and I was like, hey, like we're hanging out. Like I told him, like we're hanging out, which oopsies. So he was like, oh no, we're not, because I have to watch this football game. And I was like, bro, like what? Like you can watch it later. And he was like, no, like there's no physical way for me to like not know the score without watching it. Like I have to watch this game. So I was like, okay, I'm mad at you. Like I just got mad. And he was like, you can come over and watch the game with me if you want. And my stupid butt was like, no, I'm mad at you. Like why would you pick a video, or not a video, why would you pick a football game over me? Like that's so messed up. Like why would you do that? Basically just going off on him for wanting to watch a football game. So basically he ends up watching the football game. I was being petty to him, but like then he apologized. He like sent me a paragraph apologizing, and I was like, okay, you're good. That was probably the biggest argument we had in our relationship. We like literally never fought. Then things like went really downhill after that day, because I honestly don't remember why this happened, but I think it was that night he went to bed while I was crying because I was upset about something. I think it was about the football stuff. And I told him, I was like, why would you let your girlfriend like cry herself to sleep? Like, does that make you feel okay? Like, how does that not hurt you? And then where I really messed up is because I have an ex-boyfriend who has cheated on me 6 times, and he was literally chronically insane. And I told my boyfriend at the time, like the boyfriend I'm talking about, I was like, you're acting like my ex. Why would you let me go to bed, sleep, or go to bed crying? That's what he did. So essentially, my boyfriend wakes up from his sleep and he sees all these chats on Snapchat of me like literally just bashing him and being like, why would you do this? You're so mean. This hurts my feelings. Like nothing like directly towards him, calling him a bad person, but like, you know, like things that would make you feel bad. So he actually leaves me unopened, which makes me tweak out even more. And I was just so confused. I was like, why is he leaving me unopened? Like, why is he trying to hurt my feelings even more? Which obviously in the time I was not thinking about the fact that I just compared him to my ex-boyfriend who was insane. So it's the next day and I'm talking to him and I'm just like, hey, like what's going on? Why was I unopened? And he basically just tells me, he's like, because like what you said to me is so effed up. Like that's so messed up, Grace. Like I treat you so well. I do all this stuff for you, and for you to compare me to your ex-boyfriend who literally like was so bad to you, that's just so rude, Grace. So I was just kind of sitting there and I was just kind of like, oh shoot, like he's right. So basically that night we go and we try to compromise and we get on a FaceTime call. We didn't do this in person because he was grounded, and we're just talking about like how we're gonna move forward in our relationship and how I'm not gonna get mad at him for playing Fortnite. I'm not gonna get mad at him for watching football because those are things he does to enjoy himself, and I should not be mad at him for that. And I guess since I was like in a toxic relationship before him, I kind of just like, I don't know what I was doing. I was just acting really rude. So essentially I just apologized for the way I was acting, and I told him moving forward like we were gonna get upset with each other over small things like that because we did make each other happy, and that was stupid. So we say goodnight, I love you, and the next day happens, and this is where, alright, so it's the next day at school, and oh, okay, wait, actually, the night before he had to go to bed at 10 o'clock because he said his mom was like mad at him and she wants him to go to bed early, and I was like, okay, that's kind of weird, but okay. And then he starts texting me around 10:30 and he's like, I'm puking, like I feel really sick, and I was like, oh. So it's the next day at school and he's acting very off. Like, okay, so I see him in the hallways and the first thing I do is I'm like, hi, and he looks at me and he's just like, hey. And I was like, what? And my friend looks at me and she's like, hey, are you guys okay? And I was like, yeah, I thought so. So I don't really worry about it. I don't think much of it. I'm just like, maybe he still feels sick. So I see him in the hallway the next period and I'm just like, hey, are you feeling okay? Like, are you still sick? Come on. Sorry, I had to change really quickly, but basically I'm gonna have to wrap this up. Basically that day at the end of my dance practice, he texted me this long paragraph saying how we have to break up because I'm controlling. So I start freaking out and I was like, oh my god, no, we're talking about this in person. You're not breaking up with me. We're so happy together. This is stupid. This is stupid. We can fix this. And he's like, no, we can't fix this. I've talked to my friends about it. I've talked to my parents about it. So I was just like, oh shit, I'm cooked. So basically we go to McDonald's that night because that's where he wanted to meet up. So I was just like, hey, can we like not go in because I'm bawling my eyes out and I don't want to like be seen bawling my eyes out. Thanks. And he was like, no, we're going in. We're going in. And he was like, I'm not picking you up. We're going in. You're driving yourself. So I get my friend to drive me because I chronically cannot drive myself to McDonald's. Basically, we sit in McDonald's. I'm holding his hand. I'm like, please, like, don't do this. Like, we're so happy. Please don't leave me. Like, I'm like this, holding his hand. And he's just like, no, I'm not happy. I don't want to be with you. And I was like, do you still love me? And he looks at me and he goes, I love you as a person. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what? And that's like where I knew I like lost him. Get up. What are you doing? But yeah, that's basically everything that happened.